So some terrible news as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers star defensive lineman Jason Pierre Paul just got ruled out for the season after being in a single car accident a couple days ago. It was initially ruled that he was okay by the hospital, but after the team brought him in to evaluate him further, they realized that he had a neck injury going on that could force him to have surgery and miss this 2019 season. I'm Aaron Duncan, and I start off every video by saying, what up, dude? This isn't necessarily blunt sports talk. This is the channel where I might not tell you what you want to hear, but I'm definitely going to tell you what you need to hear. And I give recap and analysis of the whole NFL, in particular the NFC South. So if you want to see more videos about the Bucs, Panthers, Saints, or Falcons, hit the subscribe button below. Give the video a thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like it. Either or, just make sure you let me know how you feel down below in the comments. First things first, I want to send a prayer up for JPP and his family. Anytime there's a serious car accident or something like this going on with his neck injury, you always pray for the best and most favorable outcome because you never know. Guys go through enough trauma and injuries and collisions on the field, as we saw Ryan Shazier have a neck injury and spine injury to the point where it affects their way of living. You got to be careful on this. Like I said, I just want to take a time out to say prayer up to him. If you're a Tampa Bay Bucs fan or a part of the Tampa Bay Bucs organization, I'm devastated right now. This is crazy. If I'm Todd Bowles, if I'm Jason Light, I'm pissed right now. I didn't look up any of the details of the accident and stuff like that, what happened at the scene, but from what I'm reading, he's been cleared of any wrongdoing. I mean, not being under the influence, nothing like that. Him and his passenger was in the car, and they both got in the car accident, so I didn't hear any foul play when it comes to that. But dang, does this guy had tough luck when it comes to all-season injuries. We all know about the infamous 4th of July incident where he blew half his hand off, and I don't even know what fingers he has. He has like a nub on that now that he plays at the club. I think it looks something like this, but that happened the 4th of July a couple years back, and it took him some time to come back to the game, and he ended up coming back and showed they can still be somewhat productive. But as a D lineman, you need your hands to be able to grab and make moves, so it really affected his gameplay. And now this car accident, which is totally unrelated and not his fault, but it's tough when it comes to these offseason injuries because this is something that the organization can't control. This is on these guys' own time. This is time when they're away from the facility, so you got to be tough and you got to be pissed if you're the Buccaneers. But looking at the team, the cupboard is pretty bare when it comes to the depth behind JPP. JPP actually was quietly productive last year, and I say quietly because outside of the Bucs organization, people didn't realize how good of a season he was actually having on a national scale. He actually had the same amount of sacks, more tackles, and more tackles for loss than Khalil Mack, people who were crowning the Defensive Player of the Year early on during the season. Although Khalil Mack only played 14 games, you see the numbers are pretty comparable. But you know, man, if it was last week, the Bucs probably wouldn't be pissed off or mad about it because, I mean, a week or two ago, they had a top 5 draft pick in a class that had all kinds of D-line talent, a cornucopia of D-line talent everywhere you look, and they could have made a move. Instead, they picked Devin White, who I love personally still, but when you have JPP out, your mentality probably changes and your draft strategy may change a little bit. We could have changed the whole draft board. So this has a big question mark, like I said, to the D-line position because there's a big need and not a lot of cap space to go around. Not to mention there was already question marks with Gerald McCoy and what they were going to do there. So at this point, it kind of puts the writing on the wall for that if they want to create some cap space. What are their options though? Because this late in the free agency, it's only a few guys left. Of course, there's Ndamukong Suh, who doesn't play DN, but he's out there. Ziggy Ansah is out there, but it sounds like there's some Bills rumors that he'll probably sign with the Bills. Shane Ray is out there, the former Denver Bronco, and I know the Bucs have already signed one former Bronco with Shaq Barrett, but why not add another one in the concept that's a pretty versatile stand-up rusher too that can kind of help maybe a little bit also for probably pretty cheap. Besides that, you got to go with probably the guys that look inside. Anthony Nelson, the DN that you drafted out of Iowa, people that are calling the Carl Nassib clone. He will have to step up. He will actually have to play a bigger role than it seems like he may have had to early on in the season, and the development process ends up getting sped up. And that's the trouble that comes that the Bucs have faced in the past, where you don't have a lot of talent on that defensive side of the ball. You end up having to play the young guys like they did in the secondary a while ago, and assignments start getting missed, mistakes happen, blown coverages, this, that, and the third, and things that just don't look pretty after that when you have to force to play young guys earlier than you're supposed to. So I'm very, very concerned and worried about what the team will do going forward from this point. But Bucs fans, let me know down below in the comments what you think that the team should do and how they should address this position of need. How do you think they should address the whole D-line position? I know Gerald McCoy is still a question mark, but how do you think that plays into the decision now with him and JPP being out? So let me know down below in the comments. But you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't. Either way, just let your boy know how it goes. Without further ado, I'm Aaron Duncan. Signing off. Peace.